Who's that, 29?
39.
Here it is. I'll show it to you. I'm not the best one to read it. Making a midsummer call. He is no bother at all. He doesn't talk. Never eats. Never takes us off to seats. Though he may come late at night, there's no need to leave a light. He doesn't muss up a bed. Requires no planning ahead. Careful not to stay too long. He seems to do nothing wrong. But all that does not reveal the key to this guest's appeal. It's his smile through a window frame. This makes you glad with full moon shade.
Why is that one your favorite?
Oh yeah, it's so obvious. The concept of it is so great, and his words are so good. Do you want me to find white pine? Victoria, tell me how graduate school is coming.
Oh, it's very busy, but good.
It is good.
Yeah, it's great. I'll be done in May.
You will?
Yep. So I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, tell me what.
I have to finish this documentary about Glendora.
Oh, that's part
the
of the
biggest project.
That's part of the graduate study.
Yep, that's
It's
one of my thesis films.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long will it be?
I'm not sure yet. I would say 58 minutes at the longest, or 60.
Mm-hmm.
But I
That's
may
better because then you can put it on cable TV.
Exactly. So 28 to 58 minutes. We'll see. And then I have the 5,000 show done already. That was 28 minutes.
Oh, that's 20 minutes of it?
28. Yeah.
Okay.
Or it was 29 maybe.
Do you find it interesting to do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have confidence that it's going to have value?
Yes. Of course.
What would be its value?
Well, preserving your story, your history, and also preserving public access TV.
Yeah.
A lot of people take it for granted, the work and the struggle people have put to make public access TV possible. So I think that's really important, and for people to hear about, how it used to be radio and the transition from radio to TV, and then it was broadcast TV, then it was cable TV, now it's the internet.
Yes, is that what's going to replace TV? Is the internet?
I think it's happening now.
You think we're in the process?
Yeah.
What do you think of the future of public access and cable TV? Which, of course, public access depends entirely on cable TV.
Yeah.
Nobody else has it.
Well, now cable is trying to stay afloat by getting into the internet.
You want to take it careful here because of these cars.
Am I going left?
Your left. Hold it. See. Go slowly. Got your left directional on?
Uh-huh.
Good, Vicky. We didn't get hit. What were you saying at that point?
I think cable companies are trying to figure out how to stay alive still, so I think they will be around.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm, because they're getting into internet now and TV phone service. So I'm hoping that they'll still stay alive on TV.
Oh, yeah.
But also with the internet, too.
Yes. Uh-huh.
They'll be in both markets.
There's the Wappingers Falls.
Stuyvesant Falls.
Thanks. And here's the other lower falls and the one-lane bridge. Well, that's a good comment you made. So they might have a chance if they struggle.
Yeah, I think
Cable
so.
TV. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. And people in public access TV will still fight for it. So I think with the power of the people, it'll stay alive.
Good optimism.
Yeah.
Then you you are pretty much decided that your career will be as a documentarian.
Yes. And a teacher and an educator of video educator.
Isn't that marvelous?
Yeah.
How many professors are there at RPI who are in video?
Video makers, maybe 1, 2, 3.
3, really?
Yeah, I think maybe only 3 in the arts department.
And you're going to take the next left? 3. Huh?
Who are really involved. The rest are involved in music or art installation.
Oh, okay. And what sort of is their background? How did they...
Some are performance artists. Some are documentary makers. But mostly documentary and video art. I don't think there are any narrative filmmakers in the department.
Right?
Yeah.
You were 24.
Yeah. It's a different kind of work.
And you bought a house up in Troy.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's nice. And we have a yard and a garden, so it's different than my lifestyle in New York. I just had an apartment.
And all the money, now you're building up an escrow. What do you call it? You're building up a something, right?
Escrow.
Instead of paying rent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, down in New York, you paid the rent and never saw it again. But
Yeah.
here you can see it again.
A little more of an investment. Hopefully. It's just nice to have more space.
And as the May comes, and you're going to have a graduation.
Yeah, the art students don't usually go to the big graduation, so I probably won't actually go to the ceremony.
Oh, there's nothing we'll be able to videotape?
No, I don't think so.
Can we go out to dinner?
Sure, that would be nice. That would be a good celebration.
But the graduate students don't go to the big thing, huh?
No, because the department is so small.
Yeah.
That it just, nobody really takes the graduation as something special. They do their own parties. It's just sitting there and waiting for thousands of people to go by who you don't know. I think is the main thing.
And, okay, I would like to go to the party.
Yeah, I will let you know.
Yeah.
If and when it's happening. Should be happening.
Now, Ethan Race, of the Race family that you know so much about, he said last Sunday that he would try to take Andrew's graphic arts next semester. He can't take it this semester because he's filled up.
Oh yeah, because their semester started already. Did I take a wrong turn?
No, you are absolutely right.
I don't remember this.
That man-made lake, yes you do. And I think, I told you about the 2 policemen who lived here in New York State.
Yes. Okay, now I know. But I don't recognize that water.
Oh, you don't? Well, it probably was covered with leaves. The view was covered by leaves.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Look at that big satellite dish.
Isn't it enormous? I'd love to ask them about it.
Yeah, it seems...
And how do they choose which channel out of 500 they're going to watch?
Or that 5,000.
No, not yet 5,000. What did they have at the Independent Media Center last night, Saturday?
I don't think they had anything.
You know?
I don't think anything was going on.
Well, tell Steve Pierce I would like to hear his story. I feel
Okay.
there's a big story there.
Yeah, there is.
And so we'll make a date, and Gregory and I will come over.
Okay. Well, he's there Thursday. I think Thursdays and Friday, or maybe he's there all week. But I can find out from him which day is the best.
Take the next right. Oh, this was it. Okay.
I can go in this way though, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, we used to go in this way, and then the last time we went in the driveway.
Isn't it pretty
This one?
today? No.
Oh, the side one.
But go in very, very slowly because there's a big pothole and it'll ruin your struts. For the car strut. I guess you don't have struts.
Look at all that sawdust.
Look at all the wood is gone. The people folks come over there and pick up the wood from this truss factory. Truss, not trust.
Do they burn it?
Yeah,
You think for heat?
yeah, I think so. Maybe they make things from it. But look at all that good wood that Andrew could have. See it right there? Look at that wood. See it? You could have that for your fireplace. See it right there by the dumpster?
Oh yeah. Check
There's
it
a
out.
museum all painted. Was it painted when you came up last?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh it was, okay. Now you will see the door.
Where did the door go?
It's inside.
Oh. I was gonna say, uh-oh, someone came by.
Yeah. We'll all just rot around it.
Exactly.
So that's good, huh?
Yeah.
It's big, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You want to see the doorknobs?
Yeah.
Good doorknobs.
Oh yeah, great.
It'll be much easier lifting that door.
Yeah, they got the good stuff.
They did?
Yeah.
Well, they know what they're doing?
Mm. This is maybe what was the thing that was $24 for $15.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
And then they got the screws. Great. What's this? Ah, the saw blades to cut.
Oh, okay.
I think this is to cut the hole in here.
Oh, okay.
Great.
They're going to fill that all in.
Are they gonna... So they're gonna build a wall over this thing.
Yeah, that's what they said. I don't understand what it is, but that would
Probably with big pieces of plywood.
be words.
Terrific.
Is it?
Yeah.
Here's that ball. I think I've shown it to you.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I'll have to, maybe we could do that part back here. I'm going to set this light on.
Okay, whatever.
I think that would be good because this is where the rest of his stuff is.
Did maybe I should mention that he saw Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth play the same afternoon.
Oh my God.
He saw both of them, Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was in Philadelphia.
Oh.
You see the columns are standing up pretty straight.
They did a great job.
Well, they didn't do anything about that because they were that way, but
Oh.
they're standing up pretty straight, don't you think? We've done them up to here. Anyway, Walter says as soon as the trailer is lifted, they'll all go back this way anyhow. The columns will tilt this way as soon as the trail is lifted.
Yeah. That's true. I didn't even think of that.
No, I'll go back.
I just want to get some shots of the boxes.
While you're going there, these are all Franklyn's newspaper articles. All of these, excuse me, over here this way, I'm sorry. There's 70 3-ring notebooks filled with his newspaper articles. Victoria, tell Andrew. See, this is when you were here, you and Andrew. You remember we started that box of audio tape conversations?
Is it full?
It's full.
Great.
I put it in the garage, and the next morning it wouldn't start.
beautiful royal blue bottle, glass. I remember collecting pieces of grass. I remember playing hopscotch. I remember the Hopsleys across the street. I remember the Prescotts diagonally across the street. The other side, I remember Mrs. Cogswell and sugar cookies. And she had a glassed-in porch. And I would go there and she would give me a sugar cookie. I remember a sand pit where they dug out the grass and dug out sand, probably for cement or whatever, and left a big hole, and we would go over and play in the sand pit and build roads, build houses, and build garages, and run our cars,
Can you hear this?
our toy cars. Build houses, and build garages, and run our cars.
Can you hear this?
Our toy cars. I remember going to the Methodist church at Christmas time, and Gordon was one of the three angels, or one of the three wise men. I remember my sister Helene, who was going to so-called normal school, which of course turned into a teacher's college and is now affiliated with the University of Maine. I remember in gym, off of the gym floor, a terribly large splinter went into her foot. Became extricated, it became terribly infected, and she was in awful pain. And then she was sitting somewhere on the ground, and somebody stepped on her foot, and that ejected the splinter, and her foot healed. I remember great big blocks with the alphabet in it, and how I learned that a W was really an upside-down M. I remember the register between the great big register about 6 feet square between the living room and the dining room. I remember my 6th birthday when Ralph Olson Jr., my brother, rolled in a red cart, a little red metal cart with a great big teddy bear in it. And his name was Billy. I remember eating corn chowder. I remember my father putting me on his lap and singing the songs. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. I remember eating cough drops and how awful water tasted after you ate the cough drops. I remember the bears, fireworks, and how we stood in the bathroom and looked out the window that was in the bathroom, since it was the only window on that side toward the fairgrounds, and we could see the fireworks. I remember getting sick on coconut macaroons. The Hardy Boys, the Hardy Farm, Roger Erskine dating Helene, and Roger Erskine had a 1933 and 4 coupe, Ford coupe. And he used to come and pick Helene up in that. They would drive off, and I would go pick them, and it was lonesome. I remember going into the woods that had been burned. Erskine dating Aline. And Roger Erskine had a 1933 and 4 coupe, Ford coupe. And he used to come and pick Aline up in that. They would drive off, and I would look at them and I was lonesome. I remember going into the woods that had been burned, hearing crows, and nothing else. I remember the Nissens bakery at a house-to-house truck, and my mother would buy cream horns and eclairs. And they were a wonder to me. I remember making ice cream in a small metal canister with ice, packed ice around it. Or was it something else that smokes? Not like, it's not ice. It didn't smoke, but puts off something that looks like smoke. And making grape nut ice cream. I remember they had a parallel bar in the schoolyard for the children to play. And it was in the fall, it was cold. And I put my lips on it, and my lips froze, and then the skin tore off. The skin was frozen to the parallel bar. It hurt. I remember going to first grade, second grade. It was at what they called the training school. That's where from the Rooster Normal School, which was a teacher's school, where they trained. Where they went down and trained and taught the children. I remember walking down Oak Street, and the banks of snow were, they seemed to be 9 feet. Banking boards. We put banking boards up against the foundation of the house to keep the house warm during the winter. And there were tiny doors, and I was small enough to get in there, and I could walk around the house inside the banking doors. And I was amazed that the grass was green inside of there.
How are we doing, folks? I put on a different microphone, see if you can hear it better. Told you all about it on TV. I don't think the audio transmission is that good. Okay. Nothing else we can do, I guess.
And of course the banking boards got all covered in snow way up to the sills, the window sills. I remember making many snow houses. I could build a snow house today. I know how to make it.
We've got the snow for it.
First of all, you shovel out the door, and you start shoveling out on the inside. You made a snow house, and got inside of it and made tunnels from one snow house to another. Dark brown hair, and it was cut in bangs, and it was cut short around the ears. A Dutch cut.
(1928 to 1934).
There was no electric refrigerator. There was just a refrigerator that you put ice in. And I remember they kept the ice in an ice house. They would saw the ice off of the winter lakes and bring it down to the ice house and have sawdust all over it, and that way they kept it all summer long. Not we didn't have one, it was somebody else that we got it from. You could walk to town. You get down Oak Street and down Academy Street. It wasn't very far. When you came to the bandstand in the town park. And there was Main Street and all the stores. Of course, there weren't many. And that was Presque Isle. I believe the population was about 8,000. It was all potato country. They would start giving you potatoes in August. No, they'd start going to school in August. And they would close the schools down and everybody would go dig potatoes. And they'd resume school. Unity Scare 1928, 1929, 1930, 1931, 1933, 1933, 1934. The quality of this recording is not good. It's 6:55 a.m. on September 4th, Friday, 2009. Anno Domini. Let's get better quality. When I was 8 years old, I remember a dark, cold winter night. Very, very cold and a lot of snow. And my mother and father packing the car. And my mother putting a split piece of wood in the oven and all the blankets she could find, and put Gordon and Glendora in the back seat of a car. I think it might have been a Model A. Or Model T.
Keep her feet warm.
And we started out in pitch black night in the winter, in the snow. And we drove from Presque Isle to Holton. We stayed in a hotel at Holton. It was a funny place. Great big high ceilings, wallpaper. And somehow, that day, we got to Lincoln, Maine, a mill town, the Great Northern Paper Company. And there was a great big yellow house. That was very cool. And big. A very big kitchen, a very big parlor, great big dining room. And another room which would be like a bedroom, was used for a bedroom, very big. And upstairs there were 4 or 5 bedrooms. Big old typical Maine house. And I don't think there was any central heating. All the heat you got was from the kitchen stove. And for some